everyone, and welcome to this week's video. This week I thought I'd elaborate on a sketch sort of like idea I had as a part of my Draw Daily challenge. And one of my Draw Daily prompts that I did was this little cute teacup dragon, and I could not stop thinking about this sort of idea of different herbal tea style dragons and really wanted to elaborate on it. So that's what I'm going to do in today's video. Today we're going to do 4 of herbal tea dragons, and then in the future we'll slowly branch this out and make a lot more. So the first one I really wanted to do was chamomile tea. I absolutely adore chamomile tea. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's always good for maintaining healthy blood pressure levels because it helps reduce stress, promotes sleep, and it relaxes blood vessels and arteries. It's very good for like heart health. If you are interested in that, I always, like, my mum used to always say, like, whenever I was having like a bad stress day, have a nice cup of chamomile tea, it will calm you. And that's kind of what I wanted to do with this sort of dragon. For the full list of equipment, as always, it is listed down below, but I'm using some Hobbycraft watercolour postcards here. I'm using my Schminky watercolours, as well as I'm also using the Toolkit acrylic paint markers, and the pens that I'm using is the Kuretake Zig markers, as well as the Unipen markers as well. I kind of wanted to try and keep to the colour scheme of each tea and flower as much as I can. I just thought this was a really cute idea, and I just could not stop thinking about it. You know when you have like a creative itch and you just can't stop? That's kind of what these Draw Dailies have been doing for me. They've been making me think about branching out and other ideas that I can create, and I really want to do a full set of postcards with these. These will actually be available up on my Etsy and my Store Envy when they get the store updates next week. There's going to be a bit of an update on the stores next week with some new merch, but I absolutely have fallen in love with these. I think they're such a cute idea, and maybe in the future I can make like a cute like tea dragon zine where I've done them all. I think that would be super cute. I don't know, I just really fell in love with this idea and I just couldn't stop drawing, and it's been really amazing to see everyone's designs and ideas when it comes to the same prompts. It's one of the reasons why I love like draw challenges. I think they're absolutely fantastic, and I adore them. So this is Chamomile. I love her. I think she's so cute. I love her colours. I think out of all 4 of them, she's definitely my favourite. But the next one that we're going to work on is Rubus. And Rubus tea is another tea that I drank a lot growing up. It's a caffeine-free drink. So if you are interested in a caffeine-free sort of like tea, this is a really nice one. It's really relaxing. It's good for, it's very low in tannins, and it's rich in oxidants as well. Lots of people recommend that if you are going for a tea, try and stick with herbal tea because it's a lot better for you than standard black tea. But I just like loads of different flavours. I like a really good strong tea, so I don't know. I'm a big fan of tea in general. This one is probably my least favourite in the lot, just because there isn't a lot of colours with this. That, and I feel like I could have made the pose much cuter with this one. But nevertheless, I really like the little bit of green that's mixed in at the bottom. And then like the posing, I just think it could have been made cuter if I changed certain things. But I really I love this entire set that I've done so far, and I would love to do more. If there is a particular tea dragon that you would like to see in a future video, I'm thinking of maybe doing these like once every month or once every 2 months. Like, let me know if you're interested in that, and then when we've got a big collection together, we can make a really cute zine, which I'd be really happy about, like a little art book, which would also explain about the benefits of drinking that sort of tea. I like the ideas that these dragons are actually made of the tea, so they like end up seeping in the water, and they become like, you end up drinking the dragon, sort of. I don't know, maybe that's too weird of an idea, but I don't know. I just like this sort of idea that they are the tea themselves, instead of them just all relaxing in cups. There's a reason why they're in the cups. No, I really like the sort of idea of like teeny tiny dragons. I just think it's such a cute fantasy based idea, and when I was doing this challenge in particular, the Draw Daily challenge, which has been fantastic to see everyone's phenomenal work. There is always there's going to be some art shown at the end of all of you amazing pieces out there. If you are interested in your art being featured at the end of the video, which I do feature 4 pieces of art every single week, tag me up on Instagram or Twitter, or use the hashtag Stay Creative with Sophiralou so that I can see your work. I'm also on the Discord. We regularly talk about art challenges, and next month we are gearing up for Mermaid, so I'm actually going to be putting a pause on my Draw Daily and working on Mermaid, just because I won't be able to handle 2 challenges at once, considering I've got a lot on already with commissions and client work. It's one of those, I only have so much room, and then my Draw Daily will continue on again in June. But I'm very excited for Mermaid, and this got me sort of thinking about like ideas that I can work with for Mermaid, especially with these paint pens, which I've been playing around with a lot lately, particularly with commissions and with personal work. I've really enjoyed using them, and I want to give a proper review on paint markers at some point to be a bit more of an explanation. So this is a bit closer look at Rubus. I think I'm saying that right. We used to always call it Ruby Roo, so I may be saying it completely wrong. I think it might just be Ruby, but I've always called it Ruby Roo, so I've never pronounced it this way before. Next up is Peppermint. Now Peppermint is another tea that I have when my tummy isn't feeling great. It's good for better digestion, and reduce pain from headaches, and it does have some antibacterial properties as well. It's a very popular tea because it does have a lot of health benefits from when you are drinking it. It's does recommend, if you have an upset stomach, to drink peppermint tea, and I think out of the illustrations this one's my second favourite, mainly because I have a soft spot for this dragon. I think he looks absolutely adorable. I think he's such a cutie, and I have a soft spot for the colour green, so I think this is personally why this might be one of my favourites. But I really like this sort of idea with the dragon, and like trying to mix in like lots of different greens, mix in a little bit of blue to counteract all the yellowy greens that are in there. I also tried to keep the colour of the tea quite accurate as well in each of the drawings, so that way it would kind of look like, I don't know, I just imagine like these in sort of like a kitchen area, like if you had a fantasy kitchen and like these would be up on the wall or something. I don't know. I just really like them, okay? But no, this is just something that I couldn't get out of my brain. And when you have an idea that you can't get out of your brain and it's itching to get out, sometimes you've just got to be selfish and draw that. I was planning to do a different video this week, but I just couldn't get this idea out of my head, and I had to do it, and I'm really glad that I did, because it's got me motivated to work on a fresh project, and I'm all excited to work on fresh projects. I am currently working on my colouring book, which I'm really excited to launch next month. And that's something that I'm very excited in the grand scheme of things, because I always like to work on new things. It's always motivating to work on new things overall. Here's a few looks at Peppermint. I really, really love them, like so much. I think they're so cute. Ugh, this set is just so cute together. And the next one is going to be a different one, which is peach tea, or peach iced tea. Now I absolutely adore iced tea. My favourite flavours are peach and lemon, which I would love to do a lemon one to match this, so then there's 2 together, because I think that would be so cute. But peach iced tea actually does some surprising benefits. It has quite a few antioxidants in it, which can help fight the signs of aging skin, and also linked to supporting good cardiac health. A lot of these teas, I noticed when I was researching them, they have a lot of health benefits in regards to the natural body system and help boosting certain systems and immune systems as well. So it's good to drink it. It's don't drink too much of it, but it's good to have a nice cup of tea every now and again. I always feel better after I've had a cup of tea, especially when I'm stressed. I really like the colours in this one. The execution is a little bit something to be desired in certain areas, but I adore the peaches and I love the colours on this dragon. This one's my third favourite, only because I have a soft spot for a peppermint, but I would really love to do a lemon to match this, so then I've got a set of like peach and lemon tea. But yeah, when it comes to projects, I like to plan ahead and I like to do a lot of research before it comes to the finalisation of that project, and it is something that I'm going to talk about in a video, like planning for a big project and how to organise yourself properly with it. It can be quite difficult because sometimes when you're working on a project you feel a bit demotivated. Maybe someone's doing a similar idea, or maybe it's not going the way that you planned, and sometimes it just works to persevere through that and continue with your project as planned. It's good to set yourself reasonable targets each week and then work on it. So for example, this is a project I really would like to work on. This tea dragon set is a really cute idea. I really want to work on it. I think it'd make a really cute zine, but that'll be an idea for the summer. Whereas now I have my colouring book project, and I tend to take on big projects every 3 months. I work and lead up to a big project every 3 months, and the reason for that is because one, a lot of the stuff that I work on comes from home, and it's something that I personally work on, and it's something that I personally put together. So a lot of planning goes before even starting the project, and research to make sure that I have the right things and I know what I'm thinking on, and is it feasible and stuff like that. Like, I've looked into t-shirt printing, is that feasible, and what I'd have to do to be able to do that. And it's very interesting, the planning that goes behind a single project. Now, some long-term projects do take longer to work on, like Plant Witch, the comic, takes longer to work on because it's a lot of pages and it's a big project that I'm personally working on. But here is the 4 first sets of tea dragons that I've done. I am really happy with these. I love them to pieces, and as I said, prints of these will be available up on the store in next week when the store updates on the 31st. I really hope you guys like these. I'm honestly obsessed with the sort of idea. And what kind of teas would you like to see be turned into dragons next? I'm quite excited. I think this is such a cute cool idea, and it's been really fun seeing everyone's interpretations of tea dragons as well with the Draw Daily Challenge. I absolutely adore them. Here's some beautiful artwork which I've been tagged in, and don't worry if your work's not been featured, it'll be featured in a future video. I get tagged in quite a few art all the time, but I love seeing your creativity. I think you're all so talented, and I can't thank you enough. I hope you all have a wonderful day, keep drawing, and as always folks, stay creative.